Knee pain and stiffness can be common and affect walking and mobility. It also may be related to swelling in the area. My name is Kelly. I am a physical therapist that specializes in lymphedema as well as oncology. And in today's video, I'm going to share 3 simple seated exercises to ease knee stiffness as well as swelling. If you would like these or other exercises handouts, you can find options on my website, which I'll link up above as well as down below. Now, these exercises can be done daily or even a couple of times a day, especially after first waking up in the morning or after sitting a long period of time. But again, these can all be done seated from a chair. Try 1 or 2 before you try to get up from a chair and see if that also helps ease the stiffness when you're trying to move. For the first exercise, we're going to focus on stretching out the back of the thighs or the back of the knees. When this gets really tight, it does greatly affect the knees, and a lot of swelling likes to sit behind the knees as well. And so a really basic one is to do a modified hamstring stretch. That's the muscle behind the thigh. So we can start by putting the leg out in front of us. It is easier to scoot or sit near the edge of a chair versus being back. And then we can try to have our knee straight, heel on the ground so our toes are pointing up. You want to sit up nice and tall. And then you can start to lean forward from your hips until you feel a mild to moderate stretch behind the thigh and behind the knee. Gently hold for a few seconds and then come back up. And then you can come back into that stretch, hold for a few seconds and up. When we're doing a good stretch, we can hold up to 30 seconds. But just to start, if someone's new to this, to mobilize this area, get some blood flow, it's okay to do nice and slow back and forth. You just want to be able to pause for a few seconds. And again, keep everything gentle, not going till you feel that tightness and then bouncing on it. It's just holding that stretch and coming back out and doing that 8 to 10 times. And then we can switch and do the same thing on the other side. Feel that stretch and come back out. Especially when we're sitting a lot, this area gets really tight and then it just causes a cycle and it makes that tightness and swelling even worse in that knee area. For the second exercise, we're going to be doing knees to chest and then kicking out. So I will show you, you can scoot back and have more back support if needed for balance. You can also sit forward if you feel like you're working your core muscles here, but you can take your hands either behind the thigh near your knee or in front of your knee, whatever more comfortable for the knee, and gently pulling your knee towards your chest to wherever is comfortable, and then kicking your leg straight out in front of you, straighten at the knee. You might feel that stretch again in the back of the leg, that's okay. And then coming back and forth. This should be just pausing for a few seconds on either side, but again, nice and slow, going back and forth to get some blood flow, to start to lubricate that joint and get some fluid moving. Going 8 to 10 times and then being able to do the same thing on the other side. Now, if this is bothersome for someone to kick out straight, some people don't like this straightening part of it, it would be just pulling up, coming down into that position, and then straightening your leg down or out in front of you. So instead of just going out and in, you can come up, down, and then kick out. That might feel a little bit more comfortable if anyone does have any pain with that first option. But otherwise, nice and gentle, working on full bending and full straightening of the knee. And for the third exercise, we're going to be doing more of a swing with the knee, getting that range of motion. So I like to sit a little bit more back in the chair for this one to have your thigh supported on whatever you're sitting on. And from there, you're going to kick out and straighten that knee, and then being able to come back down and kick it underneath you as much as possible. So if you are too far back, it's okay to scoot forward a little more so you can get more of that bend and then being able to straighten back out and just swinging back and forth. Now, depending on the height of the chair or the surface you're sitting on, this may be a little awkward or difficult. So what you can do is get a hand towel or something similar in size, roll it up, and then just put it under that thigh area or close to where the knee is. And that will help lift it up and support it, but also anchor the thigh so that you can really focus in on bending and straightening at the knee in a smooth, easy pattern to go back and forth. Now, when you first start these exercises, the first couple, like the first 3 or 4, might feel a little stiff. And as you get going, it should feel like it improves and eases up a little bit. That's a true sign of stiffness and tightness. And as you get going, it gets easier. If the pain starts to worsen, I would discontinue or stop what you're doing and being able to, you can try again later, but also connect with your doctor or a therapist near you to see what else might be going on. So those are exercises for knee joint pain and stiffness, as well as swelling. I hope you all found this video helpful, and we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, everyone.